Well,
Even though it's in a fancier package with the black label, it says private reserve. You know, bullshit. Every private reserve I've had, I've gone right back to regular Legends, which is just better, cheaper. Well, they'll sell the private reserve at the same price, but regardless, you know, column A, column B, I don't
dude, when
understand.
my dad found out I smoked pot, right? So this was like a year ago. I didn't even know he knew or anything or like he even so anything. But anyways, I
Just
smoke
smoke
it.
it, dude.
I
It's
smoke
cheap
it.
to smoke it.
Well, I smoke it because
Oh,
of my
oh,
severe PTSD.
right, yeah.
But
And then you don't have to take any fucking mind-altering drugs where God knows what they're going to
dude,
do to you.
dude, look, they wanted to put me on fucking Xanax, okay, for my
Oh no,
PTSD.
yeah, no.
No, hell, screw Xanax, dude.
Fuck no. Look at the
Crack
side
roll
effects.
Xanax.
Look at Xanax users and abusers and say, fuck no. Yeah, so he
So
made the right choice.
my mom was always like, "Oh my God, pot's horrible. It's gonna kill you and everything. Blah blah blah. It's a gateway drug and all that, right?" I had a PTSD episode. Lisa's like, "Mom, just watch this." She's like, "No," and I smoke. And she's like, "He's calm." She's like, "Exactly."
Yeah.
So then
So
she was
do
hooked.
you
But
run your CBDs or CBD because it's better for that?
yes,
Don't everybody fucking yeah, Kanye right the fuck down.
I will. Yeah, it does. And I also use. I like to use shatter when I just really want to be mellowed and just.
That's really risky though. If someone slips you some vitamin E shit. Well, that's not vape, right? You torch that shit.
Yeah, tortured, yeah,
Yeah, but
shatter.
I'm
You
into
can vape it.
vitamin E extract and any of the extracts and oils or shatters.
Anyway,
Uh,
so I was with my dad. I was in my room smoking a doobie, and my dad walks in, and I'm like, "Fuck!" And he looks at me and he goes, "Puff, puff, pass, bro."
yeah.
I looked at him, and he was like, "Oh, shut up! I know you smoke. Come on, just don't tell your mother. She just thinks I quit a long time ago."
Story. Okay, let me tell you my getting caught by the parents pot story from, you know, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
So what, like 1800s, 1700s?
Let's call it the 70s, okay?
Right? Like, you're my dad's age.
Signal flare has been launched. The
Yeah.
extraction site is marked on the map.
I was foreman, dude. Right?
Uh,
I'm the cool guy. I was foreman, I'll admit it. I wished I was him. Well, I grew into being Kelso, but a brainiac Kelso, you know? Right. But, not dumbass Kelso.
So I got a question for you. What is the difference, from what I understand, the difference between an LLC and a sole proprietorship? It's basically an LLC. An LLC. Okay.
Pay every penny if you're the sole prop. So it's good for business
Oh,
owners.
whoa, I just got sniped.
If you have anything of value you don't want to lose, you don't want to be a corporation that's not an LLC.
Right, because if we get sued, then they can come after our assets.
Yeah, everything you own is gone. Bye. Yeah, you can get sued for, pissing in the wrong alley, and then you're dead. So don't do it.
Okay. So definitely do the LLC. It's worth the money.
Yeah. Yes. A few $100 will save you millions
Okay.
in personal liability. You know?
Right.
The helicopter has arrived. Evacuation start.
Right.
Okay.
Not to mention, in this day and age, I've noticed there's almost no more corporations. You gotta have big balls and deep pockets or be like me, nothing to be a corporation.
Someone has escaped successfully. Positions of evacuations has reduced.
That wants to be, or even a person won't trust you if you're not an LLC.
Someone has escaped successfully. Positions of evacuations has reduced.
Respect you if you haven't already LLC'd up. My opinion, I don't know if it's a fact. But you know what I'm saying? If they don't see LLC, you're an instant legal target. Right. Okay. Remember that. Okay. Bottom line, you want to get sued a lot or almost never? You personally.
Right.
Let the entity get sued, not you.
Right.
Let the entity
That's what my dad said. That's what my dad has a business, and
is spot on. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. Yep. I wish
Well-
I wish I had known all
Well, I'll tell you a little bit how we're doing this. My grandfather.
If we didn't take those 1,000 bills, we would never win one.
That's what my marketing guru did. Said, Nova, you miss it's the old Jackson. You miss 100% of the shots you don't fucking take, my friend.
Defeated.
Right.
Shot, you don't take the shot. Why have we gone? You think your mother's gonna take the shot for you, then give you the win and the credit? No, she's gonna slam the pre-ball down in your face, chump. I just aced you. I'm your mama. And she'll back to you.
Question for you.
Helicopter will leave in 3 minutes.
If you
Please hurry up.
if you have, I'll tell you a little bit how this is going. I'll just say this. My grandfather was an oil tycoon.
Oh wow, you lucky bastard.
So every time oil prices go up, I'm from Texas. Every time oil prices go up, I love it.
You got a leg up on me. I was born for it. I'll die for it. Penniless, probably, unless my music.
My grandmother is turned around and is giving me my inheritance. Would you, which,
Send it to you wisely, or save it wisely, invest it wisely.
well, I got a question for you. I'm getting about 600 in cash, and then I'll have about $1 million in assets.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
That's between the houses.
Which you must protect and shield from the biggest crook in the universe, which is the Internal Revenue Service.
Right.
Don't forget the state. They're gonna try to get their shit up your ass too.
My question to you is have you owned in a business before? My question to you is do I go, when I start buying stuff, like property and stuff, do I go on and put a mortgage on it, or do I pay it off? The reason I might want to put a mortgage on something is build my credit.
Because of what?
Build my credit.
Yes, to build your credit, you want to pay on mortgages and always pay on time, all that shit, just like you would.
No, I'm asking would you, if you had $500,000, it's going to be about $250 to open the business, okay? Like fully everything, right? So that's about half left. Okay? So I was going to buy a house with it. Would you go on and mortgage the house, or would you pay cash for it?
Well, good question. Here's two. You should ask a real professional who knows who deals with these sums of money. You definitely want to buy real estate. If you want to run your company out of it, you could buy a property where you could live in it and have the business on that.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to buy about 60, 75 acres and build.
Remember, wait. You're gonna have to talk to your tax and real estate advisors on this, and some people who are in the real estate business, like real estate developers and shit.
Right.
Of course, now remember, the developers are primarily, they just want to buy your property so they can, develop it and make billions off of it and kick all the people out of their home. That's not what you're into. You want a property to, fall back on in case, and all that. So yeah, you need to decide if you want to keep a personal house for yourself separate from that business. Maybe you should, so you'll always have a home and it'll be paid off. I would suggest you don't try to buy one in the city. Buy it where the property taxes are low, because right now, major cities, they're gonna fucking kill you.
You in Texas?
Even if it is paid off, yes. My friend who lives in the shitty city of Seattle, which has been completely raped by the developers,
Well, that's because y'all legalized people to go shoot up heroin in the safe house.
Right. So in spite of all that, his property taxes are through the roof. He pays $7,500 in property taxes alone on a humble little less than $500,000 place. Now, by contrast, listen to this. Right up the street, just north of the city border in Shoreline, my buddy's parents own a fine, huge $1 million home, taking up most of their property.
Right.
Cottage on a giant lot in Seattle, like the other guy. Their property tax is $5,000.
Oh, shit.
Be careful of that.
So it would be, if I have to drive 15 minutes into town, it might be worth it. It's worth it.
Close to town as you can, that you can absorbs your suburb,
Right.
you can sell it for a triple profit, dude. I've seen it with my own eyes.
My mom and dad.
Yeah,
My mom and dad did that. They bought a house.
Worldwide, dude.
They bought a house in 2008, right?
Yeah.
They bought a house in 2008 for $290,000. Today, it values at $460,000 because it's a new development. They bought it when it was in stage 1. It's in stage 4 now.
Yeah. Now, in my opinion, I would go for bigger land and smaller building rather than a big new building. You know what I'm saying? Because buildings come and go, but when you own land, you're part of the elite few.
For my house,
You have a chance to not fuck it up and ruin your life and come down here with us bums. You know what I mean?
listen, this is what I want to do. I don't want to build a $600,000 mansion or $1 million mansion on my property, okay? I want to build like a $250,000 house, about 2,000 square feet, 2,500 square feet. Just something for me, my kid, and my wife.
Right. Unless you're going for rental property. If you want to be a slumlord, I wish you the best.
No.
And again, being a landlord, don't forget, if you get in trouble, you can always move out of your own home and become a landlord. Fucking houses rent for way more than your mortgage every fucking time. That's just the...
Dude, I was looking at when I was renting and stuff. I was paying $1,700 in Dallas for a 3-bedroom house. The mortgage was like $920. The landlord actually showed me. I was actually friends with. I was like, so you can give me a break on my rent? He's like, no, I gotta make money. Yeah.
You don't want the property tax? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right? But
All landlords, man, you know, they're the most likely to have
Oh yeah, they do. They really do.
on printers.
Here in Seattle, the landlords are just like the drug dealers. They don't have to comply with the law because there ain't enough cops to enforce it. My last bass player lived in a basement apartment on the beach road into our famous Alki Beach, right? The only beach in Seattle worth mentioning, pretty much. And his apartment.
Is that where what was that show taped?
Sorry, what?
Is that where that movie was taped? Oh God.
In Seattle.
Yes.
Yeah. There were a lot of Seattle.
When they went to the beach and everything, that was that beach, wasn't it? The beach you were talking about? Right, well, that was also made in the 80s, so... You want to go to sleep? I can give you something that can make you go to sleep. Come here.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you're tired. So what was I talking about again? Sleepless thing? I don't remember that.
Oh, property taxes and everything about.
Right.
Alright, I've got an orange car and a green shotty.
So yeah, I still don't have any followers on Spotify, guys. I gotta follow some rappers by mistake. Don't follow that guy. He's stealing my fucking name. He's an asshole thief. I've been on Cage, well, my band, and I've been and come to find out there's like
Blood.
Die, bitch!
I'm already screwed because I didn't want to spend their $100 to trademark a fucking name, but I probably should have in hindsight. Even though I can prove with any, if I take a
got
I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him because I can prove I can line up 500 people and say, Uncaged isn't a rapper. Uncaged is the awesome rock band I saw on the bar back in whatever year.
right.
So he fuck you assholes. This dude's Uncaged. You're just, you know, you just the litigant who's about to get
What printer for a small business? What printer would you buy? Copy machine would you buy? That's like cheap enough.
I would not buy fucking anything from the office box store because they're gonna give you a disposable piece of. You asked the right man. This is my business. I am a master copier tech, sir.
I understand it. That's why I'm asking you this question.
Buy anything new. Buy a used. How much volume are you gonna have? Let's start with that question.
Right now, we got about 8 to 10 people.
The night has come. The air is getting cooler.
Yes. Yes.
You go to Craigslist. You get a big, low meter, working Hanukkah Minofa Biz Hub. Don't get color unless you want to be a color print shop. If you need to print color shit for starting your business, get the color one, but it's gonna cost you more to keep it going, right?
Right.
If you can find a little copier guy like me that rebuilds his own machines and puts a warranty on it like I do, find a guy like Rock and Repair in your area. Where are you guys located?
Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't know anybody in Kentucky, unfortunately. I used to network with other copier companies back in the day. But yeah, the best machines are going to be like, you want an all-in-one copier printer scanner, the big one that comes up to your waist.
Yeah, right.
The only good desktop mid-volume, if you want to go a little cheaper, get an HP M4345 for all your black and white printing and scanning. It's a big fat, a big fat desktop copy. It's gray. You know which one I'm talking about? Look it up.
Okay.
It's the one that I sell to customers and then I lose them because it never breaks and they can fix it themselves and they never fucking even call me to claim it. Because it keeps running as dirty as it is. You know what I mean?
Question for you. How much are we talking for one of those?
You can buy one with a warranty on eBay right now for less than $500 and have it shipped to you for free. Or buy it local, I would. Support your local guy. I'm starving to death. Please.
I'm a big
Buy it
believer
off of
in
him with a warranty because he'll fix it for you. Because you guys ain't printers, and you ain't got time to fuck with that. You want a guy that's not too busy, who's hungry, who proves that he's good, you know.
Hold on.
That has one of those for sale.
Hello?
If he's selling you that,
This is he.
Data number 1 can now be collected.
he wants to wow you by how much fucking.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hopefully you'll remember it.
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
You know what I mean? Exactly.
I was like, Hawaii. I was like, hold up, Hawaii? That's what I thought it was at first. I was like, no.
I'm a big believer
They do double-sided documents. They do double-sided prints.
Oh, what part?
Data is collected. Map has been updated.
My daughter was born on Tripler.
Okay, yeah, that's my advice. If you want color, I'd recommend a big color
Yep.
Biz Hub. 'Cause that's what I
Alright,
think. Don't get
it's
Canon
beautiful
or
over there.
Xerox and come up
No, I
with
don't.
something
No,
that
she doesn't live there now. She moved to Texas.
Okay, alright. Did you catch what I said?
Dude, I'm sorry. $7 for a gallon of milk on a military base. I mean, come on. Like, you know, no wonder my BAH was like $4,500 as a private.
And here's another good piece of advice for you guys from a 30-year copier technician. I know this industry inside and out, and I know the state of the machines today. Well, if you own a decent copier, and you can find a guy, an independent guy, not Xerox, not.
I'm new to this whole business thing. Okay, I have been told in the state of Kentucky you do not have to have like a bond against you, but however it is nice to have because if something happens you are covered and it's not going to come out of your pocket. So yes, you're going to pay for something up front and everything, but in the long run it can save you millions down the road.
Sorry, I can't
Okay,
understand when you're
we are going to be armed, and
Okay.
so I wanted to be. That's one reason why I wanted to be bonded for that is because, I mean, let's
Right,
face
right.
it.
And
Unfortunately,
insured, yeah.
with
Yeah,
everything
I
that's been
say
going on
prosecute,
lately,
take it from me.
the chances of getting in a
Insurance,
shooting right
prosecute.
now are very high for security and police and everything because it's just the way that our society seems to function right now.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
he's not talking
I
about
mean, it
I've
is
seen
what
that
it is.
yesterday.
The other thing is I
The
wanted
other
something
thing,
like if
I'm
I
losing
know
my
you
mind
can
here.
get like if you're off if we're on scene at a client's house and he says my watch was stolen. That's basically we have insurance that says okay look, well first of all that employee would be fired if come to find out that's who it was, and then basically y'all go after that employee and then the law goes after him from the law side and all that.
The cold night has come. The
We
air
are
is getting
getting
freezing.
ready to go into business. We are actually getting we're I'm coming across a huge inheritance, and my grandmother has sat down with me and showed me exactly what I am getting and everything. And I said, well, grandmother, there's a business I would like to open and everything. And she says, well, what if I go on and give it to you? I'm 98 years old. I do not think I'm going to live for past the next 5 years. You know what I mean? She is 98 years old. And you want to know something? She can run circles around me. No? That's her. Yep. I'm in Kentucky right now. Yeah, we're gonna be in Kentucky. I'm actually originally from I lived most of my life in Texas. And when I got this stuff up, yes sir, Dallas area, yes sir, yes, huh? Yes sir. I grew up in Houston mostly, but I lived in Dallas for a while. I've lived in Houston, Dallas, and Beaumont. So I've kind of lived all over the state. Yeah. EMS 8308@yahoo.com. No, M as in Mary. Yeah, 8308. Yeah, Urban Security Agents, yes, LLC. It'll be an LLC. Yes. Yes, it will be an LLC. We are going to spend the money for that. My dad has advised me against against going for a sole proprietorship. He's like, do you want to lose your money that you've earned? That's your money and not the company's money. I'm like, no. He's like, then you get an LLC. He's like, he said, you go to court and you get sued. Not only can they get the money from the company with the sole proprietorship, but they can come after you too. So even if you're a billionaire and the company's only worth $300,000, they can come after your money too. LLC, they have to go after that $300,000 and that's it. I'm like, well, duh. He's like, so yeah. I'm like, but that's like $700 to do an LLC. He's like, trust me, you will save. Anyways.
defeated.
For a minute.
Okay.
Exactly. Should have been.
Yeah, hospital, whatever, right.
I think it's kind of up a. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's kind of up to the person and how well they take it. You know, I mean, people say I'm racist. Like, yeah, I don't either, but right. Well, and you see, I've got a couple of black people too, and I'm not that I sling the word nigger around a whole bunch, but I mean, I'm not bashful about it either, And I got Mexican friends, and
Right.
right, yeah.
Right, we're halfway across the mall and they're on the other side of the mall and they get robbed and they leave. Yeah, before we can get over there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
When I can spend it somewhere else where that needs to.
Yeah. I don't either.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
And the suspect is her, yeah. I was a police officer for 8.5 years, and I was a vet at killing this thing. So, yeah,
Right.
it was like, yeah. I mean, come on, it was some stupid shit. I mean, we would be called. I was called a jailitis. Jailitis. It's actually a term. Well, it's a term in the police department. How about that? It's not like really a term. But we would say they're jailitis because we'd run after them or whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, my chest hurts." Well, we have to call EMS for them because if we deny them medical and they do have a problem, then we can be liable and be sued. So, and I would call it jailitis. And what what people don't realize is they think that they're going to get to go to the hospital and then just have a warrant put out for them, or we'll come up to the hospital and get them. No, we send an officer with them. You're still going to jail, buddy. You either go with you go with us or you go with them. Either way, you're still going to the end point is going to be jail. Oh, I've been told my favorite, and I've heard it many a times. My favorite is, you got any drugs, weapons, or anything that is illegal in this vehicle or on your person? And unfortunately, now in the state of Washington, you can't even ask that question anymore, which I think is stupid.
Exactly.
and they said, they say,
So,
no, there's nothing. All right, well, I smell marijuana. God, you gotta go one step out of the car. Steps out of the car, you pound them down.
Exactly.
You find, well, for this state it's illegal. You find marijuana, and let's say you find a pipe on them, right? And crack pipe. He'll be like, oh, those aren't my pants. Those are my buddy's pants.
Dude, yep.
Really, dude? Those aren't my pants. Really? Or my favorite is I'll throw it out the window thinking I don't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Go and pick it up,
Oh,
and they'll
yeah.
be like, well, I didn't throw that. That that was there before. Dude, it's still warm to the touch, okay? The fire's still on it. Not to mention, come on, what are the chances of me finding a joint right there, right where I just stopped? You know? I mean, it gets stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Because some idiot
Armed
genius,
and armed and
Yeah.
we will do unarmed.
some idiot genius got on TV and said, "Oh, this is wrong," and then everybody on God's green earth, they
They're
then
not very
fucking
nice areas.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
7602
Exactly.
Kentucky Highway, 70 East, Yosemite, and that's spelled Yosemite, Kentucky 42566.
You would think anyway. You would think.
No, 42566.
It's ridiculous how bad it's gotten over the last. Yep.
Right now we have 10 employees. We're going to have 10 employees for the first time.
Right.
They're all going to be full time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I did do law enforcement for a while. My partner that is also, we're going 50-50 in on this company. He did, he has prior, private security sector armed, and he has, prior military also, like I do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Keith, spelled just like a candy bar,
Yes, it is.
H-E-A-T-H. Poland, P-O-L-A-N-D, just like the country. Mm-hmm.
Put into it. Exactly. He's my brother-in-law. Yeah.
Hospitals, apartment complexes, restaurants,
Oh, I know.
we're possibly,
Oh, I know.
or right now we're looking at getting, I might have a way of getting in contact with,
Yeah.
a factory, doing security up there for the factory, kind of,
Yeah.
you know, like Amazon or not Amazon,
Yeah.
you know, some place like that, like a like that. Those are pretty much the primary business offices that when, you know, when they close down at night and everything, we're there overnight. They're,
Exactly.
you know, it's safe, or even if they want to during the day, we do it during the day when people are there. So yeah, just basically things like that. We will also eventually we're going to have K9, and eventually we're going to have SRU, which is a Special Response Unit. And we are going to we are talking about, because my partner has connections and I got a little bit of connections in it, doing security party guard, where, you know, these people come in for like the Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby and stuff.
Exactly.
big wigs and stuff, and they pay us a pretty penny to basically look nice and look pretty and flaunt them around and everything to make sure that they don't get shot or somebody wants to come up for an autograph or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there and done that. Yeah.
Well, when the Queen was there, from what I heard,
Exactly.
there were 7 snipers
Exactly.
placed strategically throughout. Yeah.
Yep.
7 snipers.
Yep.
No, it was not a private security outfit. No, not when the Queen was there. No. No. No, that was not a private. No, one of the ones that I have heard about, like, a rapper would come into town or whatever, and he was for there's people that some of the ones, especially the oil tycoons coming over from like Iraq and Kuwait and stuff, and the big wigs out there, they're wanting to come over here and have private security for them because they're worth billions of dollars. And so eventually we're going to get to that and everything, but we kind of got to get, we got to get our name out there, we got to get going, those are our goals.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so, but
And I've worked for a few of them.
no, we can detain. We cannot arrest in the state of Kentucky. That is a police officer. That you have to have what it's called now. My mind just went blank. Anyways, but to answer your question now, all we can by law is detain them till the police come in, which means we handcuff them and put them in the back of our patrol car.
Food chain. Yeah. No, I grew up in poverty and I'm still pretty much in poverty, and like I said, this has been a dream for 10 years. I've been working on it, so I have very humble beginnings.
But I'll tell you one of the problems that I have run into. Oh, you're going to be armed? Nope, sorry.
That ain't no lie, yeah.
Yep.
Nowadays, that's hard to die.
I'm not saying that everybody said no, but I had a lot of
This
no's
fucker in the room, the guy who wants to
because of
talking to you,
the
takes him a half hour to
And I mean, I completely get that.
after
I
logging
mean,
off the phone for 10 minutes.
hopefully it never happens. I hope I don't ever fire a dumbass that slips through the cracks and everything like, oh my god, look, I got to go now. Yay, look at me.
Insurance company, I think, is what he's doing.
Oh, damn, he's working in. Okay, so yeah. Hey, do you want to back out and play one while he's invited in?
No, we do not. We are working on an EIN number and
I'll tell
everything.
you when I'm
We're
ready, maybe.
basically waiting for the money to come in to be able to.
We'll see if we can
This is
catch
what
the
we're
same
doing. I'm calling right now basically to get quotes and everything because I want to look at it. So when I sit down and I run the numbers, because I mean I only have so much. Okay, this needs to be it. This is what which prioritize what's most important. And obviously, insurance is going to be at the top of the list, but how much is it going to cost me? I need to know that in my budget.
It's a dude, but Star Wars Ladybug. If he joins me, I have 2 more things to chill out for this. So yeah, if you guys want to follow the rock band Uncaged on Spotify, so if I want to get $4 and that fucking rapper who's going on. I gotta get a fucking lawyer if you don't knock it off, I guess, get that shit going. My left the Army trademarked me behind my back.
Oh, that's not bad at all. I was thinking like $800-900 a month.
So we're going to come. just like you, unlimited comedy, food stamps, but I'm only 10 grand in debt so far. I've got 8 credits.
Is by them boys.
And
I mean, boys,
I'm
yeah.
fielding like 4 credit cards. That's not exciting. All of those I have is sitting here when I don't have enough to pay the fucking rent. I'm homeless. It's okay, I can always just grab my RV, go park it in the Walmart parking lot. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
For the worst. I can forestall the inevitable tent and cardboard, pallet bed or whatever.
Okay, I've got.
Let me, I gotta, invite Star Wars to this chat so I can ask him.
Right, we're looking at our
Yeah,
budget.
yeah.
We've created one. Our budget for
Alright, so I've got
the
Uncaged.
that's
on
with
my
for the first year we just stayed at 10
So I've got Rain on my
we did
Parade,
this.
Judgment Day,
And
Horror
including my
that's
pay,
the
or
shit.
not including
Yeah,
my
that's the
pay
guy
and
who's
his
not
pay,
proposing.
it was right at about
Yeah, if you can follow the artist,
right about $400,000. Right about what you were saying in payroll. Then of course plus Heath and I's pay. And for right now, I'll tell you where it's going to take 100. So we're looking at 600 right there, just right there.
Be honest followers.
Right.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I want to start a railroad squad. Are you down, Star Wars? Yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, let's back out and start the railroad thing. And then these other two guys, USMC and Private, if he's off the phone by the time we load in, they're gonna try to load a human squad. Down? Yeah, I'm down. Alright, so get your railroad squad in. It's just you and me because I can't find a phone. Unless you got a phone. Okay, of those 4 words, which would you rather I call you? Because I'm going to call you a mindset of like this
Time we're trying to get work.
Okay, how about stop?
Right, and it depends. My grandmother was signing over the check thing and everything, but what she's doing to help us. Because some things don't have to be taxed, but some of them might have to pass the taxes. So what she's doing is she could give a gift every year of so much. So she's going to do some now right for Christmas, and then turn around in January and do it again because it's 2 different years, 2 different tax seasons, and do it again, and then the next year do it again. And we're going to have everything.
Is it one you want, or you
So
do it
we're looking at February 1st at the earliest
Alright, here we go.
right now, but that's what we are shooting for. We're trying to shoot for that date. That's pretty much what the guys that I have interviewed and stuff, which are buddies of mine, and he's pretty much, I pretty much told them, look, we're shooting for this
We're on
date.
the same page, guy.
It could go, it's going to depend on this, and this. I mean, I was completely upfront with them. They said, well, look, I'm not putting my 2 weeks notice in at my job until you say, hey, I got work. I completely understand. You got bills to pay. I mean, I understand that.
It's gonna be a while. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's pretty good. Spot on. Don't spam me, troll. I got a message for you. Right. Oh, it's you probably saw because of the lag, the 20-second lag. What happened was the lag fucked it. You thought we were still in the lobby, you guys started matching up. Yes. The lag. It's not continuous on the status. Matching wolves, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna get my ass checked all over it, man. Yeah. Hey, do you guys, if you text a lot on here, I highly recommend if you're proficient with the keyboard to get a USB keyboard for your PlayStation. Yeah. Matching, sorry. There we go. That's a perfect message. It's understandable. SRY. Matching SRY. You know what that means. Oh yeah. Short, sweet, to the point. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. He's pretty fucking good, man. He makes me look like him.
Yeah, he is.
Every time I turn around, yeah. Every time I turn around, he's right at the
Hey, Troll. We say Troll Man.
the helicopter pad with me. Troll Man.
Years burning Troll Man. I was talking about you. Hey, Troll. Oh, right. See, the one guy's on the phone. It's okay, man. Yeah, hey, Troll.
Yes. He's been kicking my ass all morning. Is he? Okay. Yeah, we're matching up werewolves. We're probably going to be ready up in about 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
7 minutes away.
But yeah, man, every time I turn around, I'm shooting, I'm killing, like, putting his partner down. Next thing you know, I turn around, he's got his gold AK up my ass. I'm laying,
Always has a gold egg.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm laying there. I had to get up and leave the ladder like 5 times. I killed like 3 or 4 people just for him to kill me. I'm trying to get over in 10 seconds.
Well, actually, it is actually cheaper than I thought it would be.
Every time I turn
Actually,
around,
when you first wanted to give me a call back, I started this, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I was calling you and everything. I had just, I got up this morning, I was like, okay, I'm taking this morning off and everything, and I was playing the game and everything, and I was like, okay, I'm about to do business, and I was like, yeah, I want to do some business and everything, can you come with me? He's like, yeah. And then you called, and I was like, give me a second. Speaking of business.
Go check me out on Spotify, the rock band, not the rapper. And if you like it, please follow
Okay.
me.
Well, I will say, what was your name again, sir?
Yeah.
Well, Nick, it's nice to meet you. I'm Daniel, and like I said, my partner's Steve. And I will save your number and everything, and then we can go, and we can go forth and everything. And when we decide, we know, okay, we're opening up on this thing, we'll start the paperwork. And I will call you back as soon as we know that. That way, I can give y'all as much time as y'all need. You know what I mean? I'm not calling February 28th to be like, I need it for February 1st. You know what I mean?
You start talking or things like that.
Now, I do have a question about something. So, let's say it's $4,500. I'm just throwing it out, or $4,000. Let's just say it's do y'all divide that out by 12 payments, like a month, or do you able to pay it like all up front? Pay it all up front? How does that work?
Hey, Star?
Yeah.
Same request
Okay.
to you. If you like the rock and the metal, please check me out and follow me. If you like it, it sucks.
Yeah.
It's my ass. I don't need it, man. It's not a requirement to stay my friend. Just please check it out. And if you dig any songs, just follow it.
Okay.
I only got one follower.
Alrighty, well, Nick, it was a wonderful talking to you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Enjoy your holidays.
I got live videos up there.
Alrighty, sir.
MJM page, and that's all.
Okay.
I got a whole bunch of new songs and studio albums on Spotify.
Alright, well, thank you, Nick, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Fuck yeah. Dude. What? Huh? Alright, listen to this. So, can I talk? No. That was not meaning towards you. I'm sorry. What I was asking Heath, because Heath doesn't like to talk. You're right. Yeah, I'm backed out.
minutes still. It hasn't changed. What, 7.5 minutes elapsed. Okay, alright. We'll yell out when we're ready. It's usually the best, especially if you got a full squad. You know, since the leaders on the last, the leader isn't ready now. You know, the other two ready up or the other.
Danny, ready up, and I'll hit the button when we're ready.
Alright.
Yeah, so, yeah. You got a third, hey, Coleman, you want to join those two guys? If you have a full squad ready up?
No. Heath. You said 15 a month?
Yeah.
No.
What do you estimate?
Like 4,500 a year.
That's not bad, dude.
That's insurance. For the company. Insurance on the company.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, definitely don't spend more money than that.
Well, he said that it could be like 2,000, 2,500, but since we're armed, the price skyrockets.
Well, then, of course.
I mean, hey, at least I can still buy assault weapons in this state, unlike Washington. No. They're illegal.
Hey, how about this? What if you're only armed with non-lethal weapons and all your weapons are old legally stolen? The same shit, no money on it? You have to be armed at all times. Okay, so yeah, that's not an option. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this contract that we're looking at, I would not want to be unarmed. It's, yeah, no.
That's like asking to be shot to death. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No.
Jesus Christ. Hell of a business you're choosing to get into, but I guess you're already qualified because of your military.
Well, plus, both and I are prior law enforcement.
Alright, we're at 10 minutes.
Very similar.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, this is I would not want to be a cop today, and here's why. Well, I would probably go back to law enforcement, but here's the thing, why I kind of am. But police officers so much hated so bad right now because of the media.
Yeah, they got the bad PR, military got the good PR. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, that one. Nobody had to fucking explain that one.
But here's my question to the liberals. Sorry if anybody's a liberal. It,
Viewed as a liberal, even as a hardcore liberal line. I'm not a liberal officer, I'm a common senser. I'm a human fucking being.
right? My question to you is, if you make guns illegal, like some people want to do you think criminals are going to be like, oh my god, they're illegal, we can't do that anymore?
No, it'll just be more unarmed citizens to be policed by our fucking overlords anytime they want.
Exactly. I can understand that.
I don't need no fucking AR to go hunting deer, buddy. And come on, most of the dumbasses I know have not been trained for that shit, and they're not here. They don't fucking have any business having any goddamn automatic anything because they're goddamn stupid. It's gonna get gangsters.
The reason why we're having our AR-15s is because I want to be heavily armed. If I get in a firefight, I'm walking away from it. I guarantee that. So I want to make sure that I am well prepared. What the fuck? Yeah.
Okay, hey, shake the controller.
Chill.
Load, damn it. Fuck, hurry up, guys. Hey, server, come on, man.
Did you hear?
Telling you, take it forever, isn't it?
Let them know you're still awake, but don't press cancel button. Don't drop the controller, man. Get out of here, man.
charge it.
All right, so it'll be about $4,500 a year, okay, annually.
Charge.
He said that is all due all at once, or you can finance it, but to finance it there is interest. Well, here's what we get to. We have the bond, we have the protection, right? It's not an actual bond, it's actually called insurance. If anybody steals anything, an employee steals something, like say you're one of my employees and you go and steal a necklace from a store at the mall, because that's where we're guarding, then not only are you fired, but the insurance company comes in, pays for that item, and then goes after you. Okay? If we're covered for assault, wrongful arrest, or wrongful detaining, because we can't arrest. Oh shit! Anyway, so I think that covers, you know, if we hurt somebody detaining them, and they try to say, "Oh my God, they roughed me up and everything," you know what I mean? It covers us on that too. That's why I went up a little bit too, because I added that in there, because I think we need that. Because God, these days, I mean, the police can't do anything anymore. And you think we're gonna not be looked at as the police? I mean, I know we're not, but don't you think we're gonna be looked at like the police? Exactly. So I think that's going to be one of the key things that we'll get done, so we can go there and show, hey, look, we're insured. We are insured, and you know, so if shit happens, then we are covered. We are covered and everything. You know, we can just, that's just something that we'll have to add into the price of the contract. But you know, we say, and what I think we should do. Say something costs like $200, okay? Say it's an officer that costs $200, okay? We charge that company like $500 or $600 for that officer. You see what I'm saying? Taxes on it, you got it, you know, all that overhead, you know, the insurance, the, you know, the gas to go there, the wear and tear on the cars, wear and tear on the